Well, hello everyone. You may be wondering why I'm in a hotel room in Beijing, and I'll get to that soon, but let me just tell you about this little very popular video on my channel, relatively speaking. It seems like last month, back at mid-August or so, there was a sudden peak in views and subscribers and watch time and all that for my ArtworkTee video. And the reason for that is a little crazy, but it just goes to show you how the YouTube algorithm works. A YouTuber by the name of, and let me get this right, Akabon Blue Paw did a video on some furry related news and drama, mainly the ArtworkTee versus Foxler drama, and that only got 1,000 or so views, but somehow my video ended up as one of the recommended or related videos on the sidebar, on the up next on the autoplay. And right now, as I'm reading this, I am at 1155 subscribers. Yeah, and if you saw my Twitter, I posted exactly when I hit 1,000. And my ArtworkTee video is at 10,000 views. I mean, that's amazing on its own. So I am really glad that you guys liked the ArtworkTee video. If you guys are watching any more of my videos, and this is just not a one-off firework, just if you did like that ArtworkTee video, please give the rest of my channel a chance, because I put the same amount of work into that video as I do into all of mine. At least I hope so. But speaking of Akabon, I actually sent him a DM on Twitter, basically explaining the situation and showing him a link to the video. And he just responded to me like a couple minutes ago on Twitter, basically saying, yeah, cool video, guy. So shout out to you, man. Now then, on to why I'm in Beijing right now instead of Suzhou. I was supposed to fly to Beijing in the first week of August. I get to the airport, I fly up to Seattle for a connecting flight, and as I'm getting to the little kiosk for the international flight section of Seattle-Tacoma Airport, I noticed that I've lost track of my passport. So then I figured, well, I've got some time. It had like 5 hours to kill between flights. So I thought, you know, maybe I'll find it in between then. I did not at all for 5 hours. I was basically running around everywhere inside of that airport just because I misplaced one thing. The most important thing. Because when you have a passport and you're going to be working overseas as an expat, you're not only losing your passport, you're also losing your work visa, and in that sense, invalidating your work permit. So that's fun. I basically spent the night in Seattle after taking a few more hours after missing my flight, trying to see if at all they could find my passport, and they didn't. So I found a hotel room. Next morning, I basically flew back to Texas, and throughout the month of August, I did the whole process again of getting my passport, work permit, work visa. And then I do all that in the fastest way possible that I can, even though I spent the entire month doing so. When I say entire month, it was like more than 3 weeks. I mean, that sounds like a while, but it kind of flew by in a sense. And it did take a little bit of a toll on my finances, but I was able to afford it. I had money saved up from my previous job working at the TV news station, but not as much as a dent as it was paying for my own flight over to China. See, my employer originally had paid for the flight over to China with their own money, but because I missed it, I kind of had to go into my savings. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was a pretty sizable number. And now I'm here, finally, in China, to do the job that I was supposed to do. And I'm in Beijing in this hotel room for job training, but pretty soon I will be moving into my new apartment home in Suzhou. Actually, once I finally finish editing this video, I probably will be in Suzhou at that point. But who knows? Now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about future projects, I guess. I'll definitely be trying to do more reviews. I have some ideas saved up, and I really want to get to them. And some of them are fan requested. I know some of you guys in the early days of my How Furry Is It review series were like, please do this series, do that one, do this one. And I did finally get to watching all of them. But I also want to do sort of my own little travel vlog series, only with a furry spin on it. And then potentially that could mean doing videos with the actual Chinese furry community, which I've been talking to some of the members of that community. Shout out to Tommy Crash, that wolf guy that did the Monkey King movie review. Great Alakazam, yeah, that one. He helped with some connections and some general Chinese culture knowledge. I also might be putting out some music, furry related as well. I don't think it's gonna be anything too grandiose. It's just a little 4 or 5 EP of furry related, I don't know, hip hop, EDM, whatever I come up with. And you may not think of me as a rapper of sorts, but it's an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna sing at all, and I currently don't have auto-tune with my digital audio workstation, but I will let you guys know once I sort of think about it more and I'm not busy with work. I will also, hopefully by the time of the next video that I put out, we'll have the actual Gregor fursuit. Now, does that mean I'll be getting rid of Burger anytime soon? Absolutely not. In fact, I'll be trying to feature him and Gregor, the fursuit, in my videos, whether they be about China, or a review, or a collab, or some music. If I decide to make some sort of music video, it's definitely something I've thought about. But yeah, thanks for watching so far. Go ahead and leave a comment if you liked or disliked something that was in this video. Maybe you have an idea of what I can do with my music or a future project or something. I'll definitely give it a read and a thought. There's a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you disliked it. And you can subscribe if you want to and add to that growing number that I have, but I suggest watching a couple of my videos before doing so, just as a safety precaution. And once again, thank you for watching. This has been Lightning Runner, with a new chapter in my life, honestly, because I'm going to be doing a lot more in China than just teaching English to little kids. And I'll tell you all about that in the future. So have a nice day or night, and here's some footage of a local musician playing a nice melody on his erhu. 太好了，太好了。